story is much too sad to be told, but practically everything leaves me totally cold. The only exception I know is the case when I'm out on a quiet spree, fighting vainly the old ennui, and I suddenly turn and see your fabulous face. I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some get a kick from cocaine. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, it would bore me terrifically too. Yet I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. I get no kick in a plane. I shouldn't care for those nights in the air that the fair Mrs. Lindbergh goes through, but I get a kick out of you. Some like the perfume in Spain. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, it would bore me terrifically too. That I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. I get no kick in a plane. Flying too high with some guy in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. But I get a kick out of you. This is a great song by Cole Porter, and I included a couple things that aren't necessarily in the versions you may hear because of he edited them purposefully. The last verse that he changed is, I get no kick in a plane. Flying too high with some guy in the sky is my idea of nothing to do, but I get a kick out of you. But right about then is when the Lindbergh baby kidnapping was, and he changed that verse. The original verse was this. The original verse was, I get no kick in a plane. I shouldn't care for those nights in the air that the fair Mrs. Lindbergh goes through, but I get a kick out of you. And he changed that because of the tragedy of the Lindbergh baby kidnapping. He changed it to, I get no kick in a plane. Flying too high with some guy in the sky is my idea of nothing to do, but I get a kick out of you. So he edited that later on because he didn't think it was respectful or whatever to the Lindbergh family to have that in there like that, or might be misunderstood. The other part that got edited out, I think probably in the 50s, you'll hear it in versions like by Clooney, forget her first name right now, I'm at a mental block. But she sang a version, I think that she had where it said the cocaine verse, where it says some get a kick from cocaine. Well, you know, back in the 20s, that was kind of a common medicine and used in a lot of things. But in the 50s and later on, it fell out of order because of the addiction problems and things, because of what cocaine has in it or how it acts. And so they changed that verse from some get a kick from cocaine to some like the perfume in Spain. And so there's a couple of corrections, and I include those both on the sheet so you can sing it however you want to. It's just listed as an alternate line in that cocaine line, and then I added the verse with Mrs. Lindbergh down at the bottom. The song itself is fairly easy to play the way I have it written out, but you know, I'm still not exactly happy with it. When you're dealing with 10 notes that you can play on a piano, 10 separate notes, you can do things on a piano, even on a guitar, that you can't do on a ukulele. And I tried really hard to get this to sound proper, and I hope it sounds proper to you. If not, take the sheet and make it into what you want to. Like I say, my sheets are a framework for fun, so have fun with the song. There's really no difficult chords in here. It's just C, D minor 7, G 7, C, and it kind of repeats into that. It just goes and that's a great way if you plant that pinky for your C chord there, because then you're going right to the D minor 7, which is right there. And then after, later on, it goes D minor 7, G 7, C, and then down to a C sharp diminished, which is, well, it's open 1, open 1, C sharp diminished, or you can play it up here at 2 3 2 3, or excuse me, 3 4 3 4. And there's, you know, tons of places on here you can play that. And so that's where you play that chord, and you can play it up in the upper positions. You got I get no kick from champagne, mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all, so tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? So it's really fun to play in that position too. Have fun with the song. Cole Porter, I think it was 1934.